Kia ora guys, Rita the Kiwi here, and we are back in on Final Fantasy XIV. We've hit level 70 in Paladin, and we're able to make our glamour, which I'm really happy about. I think I'm very happy with this glamour. And then I was able to once having the actual proper glamour, work on my portrait for it, which I am. I feel like it's turned out a lot better than I was thinking. So I'm pretty proud of this portrait. Alright, but with that all done, all that's left to do is to complete the Stormblood Paladin quest, the level 67 Paladin quests, which I believe we're up to, that we were competing in a tournament, I believe. The Colosseum. Mila's expectant gaze tells you that the time is come. It begins, Teru. There are 8 combatants in each group, meaning you must triumph in 3 bouts in order to advance to the final. An opponent for your first bout is Bartholomew of the Sultansworn. Defeat him and you will next face the victor of another pairing, and so on. Needless to say, each encounter will be more difficult than the last. But one fight at a time. The tournament register will call you when it's time to take to the Blood Sands. Go now and good luck. Down here, okay. Tournament register. Oh, that's for the samurai, which I did pick up samurai, but I haven't done the quests, any of the quests so far. So I'll probably be doing those next. I got my glamour straight away, and then I just didn't do anything with it. Ha! You'd think that I would draw you for my very first opponent. I thank the heavens even as I curse them. But no matter who my opponent may be, I shall fight with all my being, for the pride of the Sultansworn. See you on the Blood Sands, my friend. Barely know you. It is time, my lady. Pray see to your final preparations and let me know when you are ready to proceed. Be ready to enter the arena? Yes, I am. Begins the first maps of our group. What does shield bash look like? Oh, it's just backhand. What about don't. Not had to do any mitigation. Dun, dun, dun. Yay! The winner is Teru, of course. Oh, it's straight into the fights. The bronze bill. With how the other quests have gone, I totally thought that it'll be like, oh, fight per quest. Oh. They've got ninjutsus, what the hell? Okay, I might actually have to put mitigation on. Low blow. How can you be so strong? Oh. Oh, the timers carry over. Oh boy. Ow. Oh god. Should I kill this first? Easy. No contest. Dun, dun, dun. That concludes all the matches for Thal Group. What a heart-stopping encounters they were. Verily, though, the crowd expected and the combatants delivered. Not least of all, the group winner, Teru Murasaki, who carved a convincing path to the final. Shall we retrace her steps for those who came in late? You read my mind. Teru's match pitted her against Bartholomew. The Sultan Sworn fought with heart, but in the end he was outclassed by the star adventurer. Though he can take pride in his effort, unfortunately he had to take his leave of the tournament. There was no getting past Teru, who went on to face the hulking Bronze Bull. A veteran of countless matches here in the Colosseum. You could say he had the ground advantage. From the onset, the man brought his prodigious strength to bear, unleashing wave upon wave of punishing attacks. But Teru calmly weathered them all to emerge the victor. With that, she advanced to the Thals group's final match against handler of the Temple Knights, employing blistering techniques seldom seen this side of Eorzea. The Guardian visitor looked dangerous indeed. If truth be told, for a moment there I feared for Teru, but the adventurer dug deep to secure victory and a place in the Ul Cup final. Ah, the mere remembering of it sets my heart racing like a runaway chocobo. Take deep breaths, my friend, for there's still more excitement to come. The Gnarled group matches are due to commence shortly, with the likes of the first sword Myla taking to the blood sands. What have I done to deserve such a treat? I won't be missing these matches, and neither should any of you. Alright. All unfolds as anticipated. Good. Why is there always a lot of fellas that are evil in Uldar? The free Paladin I told you about is living up to expectations, eh? Here, that she is. Keep up your winning ways, my friend, and win us a good fortune. They're gambling on me? Teru, you are magnificent. Our match remain etched in my memory and inspire me, will remain etched in my memory and inspire me always. I had absolutely no answer to you. Such precious things you must have protected to become so strong. Yeah, just all of the world. As you know, we Sultansworn live to protect your grace. By any measure, this is a vital duty, and ever do I strive to be worthy of that role. But crossing swords with you this day, it has given me to think that perhaps it is not enough. Whatever it is that I yet lack, mayhap I shall find it in witnessing you. I thought I had something of a chance, but I was clearly getting ahead of myself. You gave me a thorough schooling, and I mean to take that lesson to heart. Though my tournament may be over, I shall remain in Uldar to watch the matches to come, and I believe I speak for all of us here when I wish you the best of luck. Our hopes go with you now, my friend. Oh, a woman named Myla was looking for you. If you haven't already spoken with her, mayhap you should seek her out. Will do. A place in the final. I knew you had it in you, but to witness it all unfold was nothing short of awe-inspiring. The winner of Gnarled group will square off against you for the title, and suffice it to say I intend to be that person. I shall see to it that a match between us becomes a reality, and I hope that I can count on your support. Alright. That's that one done. Now for the next one. Gnarled group matches are about to begin. As you will eventually be fighting one of us, I suggest you watch every match closely. The tournament usher outside will grant you access to the viewing gallery. Now then, I'd best set about my preparations. Let us speak again later. Alright, let's... Okay, maybe not. Ah, here. Greetings, my lady. Will you be watching Gnarled group matches? Yes. And so, the Gnarled group has been pared down to 2 combatants. Wow, I missed so many fights. While we wait for their match to begin, let us look back over the group's notable encounters. In the first round, local darling Franz the Fair. Crossblades with Constant. Free Paladin of Ishgard. Though the pundits tit Franz as the outright favourite, the younger Constant refused to be cowed, tenaciously staying in the game before landing a single mighty blow that ended the proceedings. Undoubtedly one of the upsets of the tournament, and most upsetting of all for maidens the realm over. Alright. By that victory, Constant booked a meeting with First Sword Myla, who had predictably triumphed in her own opening match. For those of you who were banking on another upset, however, it was not to be. From the opening moments, it was plain from his sluggish movement that Constant earlier exertions had taken their toll. Meanwhile, the First Sword was all business. With her textbook perfect technique and methodical maneuvering, she took firm control from the halfway mark and didn't let go until her opponent was on his knees. I believe preparations for the tournament's penultimate match are in order. Mila, the First Sword of the Gladiators Guild, will take to the arena against Black Lotus, the mystery contestant who has soundly defeated all comers. They're just standing there taking it. Oh no, his sword. Oh. And Black Lotus advances to the Cup final. In another nail-biting clash, the First Sword showed her class against an unknown opponent. However, Black Lotus kept up with her blow for blow, and seemingly out of nowhere clinched victory with a magnificent parry. So sublime was the timing, it calls to mind the Sword of Nald. And now that you mention it, I can definitely see the resemblance. And with that sublime strike, our second Cup finalist has been decided. Hiro Murasaki will take on the mysterious Black Lotus in a battle that promises to go down in Colosseum, nay, Oda history. Please look forward to it. I know I will. She lost? Myla lost? So much for the lauded First Sword. What will we do? That Black Lotus could ruin everything. If he ends up winning the tournament, we'll be neck deep in debt paying what's owed. Fret not, my friend. We already know Black Lotus strings. As a matter of fact, we are pulling them as we speak. Really? Do I not always say one can never have too many guarantees? Suspicious. Friends. To think that one more Buterus than me should be found in Ishgard. Well, there is naught for it but to train harder and grow more beauteous. That Black Lotus fellow, though, there was something familiar about him. A beauteous ferocity I'd swear I've seen before, but I cannot remember where. I'm calling it now. The Black Lotus is the guy from the Realm Reborn quests. Myla is truly a competent fighter, and she gave me nary a flaw or opening to exploit. I can see why she is the guildmaster. Well, my little campaign may be over, but I take heart in the knowledge that yours continues. I pray for your victory. From technique to sheer strength, that Black Lotus was a class above me in all aspects. What's more, he fought with a ferocious style that resembled... But never mind that. Dwelling on it won't change the result. I was bested in a fair contest, and I shall give credit where it is due. My only regret is that I could not meet you in the final, Teru. It falls to you now to bring pride to our guild's name. Oh, after the match, Black Lotus came and said he wished a word with you. The way he mentioned your name gave me the impression that he knew you. But then again, many people do. At any rate, I don't see any harm in obliging the man. If you can spare a moment, he asks that you come to Quicksand. Oh, we're probably gonna find out right now. Dun, 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 dun. You can threaten me all you like, but I ain't pulling out. It's poor form, see? Well, far be it from me to ruin your form. But there's a trivial matter I would bring to your attention. You bastard! Very trivial, yes. I'm sure you will make the right decision. Hehehehe. You were listening, eh? Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. Look, I know I asked you to come here, but something's come up. We'll have to do this another time. Yeah, it's definitely the other guy, and he's come to compete in the tournament under a false name. And the other guys are trying to do some betting thing and know that it's him. Could just bet on me anyway, I'm gonna win anyway. Well, did you meet Black Lotus? Postpone, you say? I wonder what he wanted. If nothing else, if nowhere else, you could try chatting in the arena. It would hardly be the first time folk got talkative in a battle. I must say though, the disappointment of elimination is swiftly giving way to anticipation. I look forward to seeing you clash with Black Lotus, and needless to say, come away with the win. Which we'll do right now. Level 68. Isla's expectant gaze could only mean one thing. It is time. It's time, Teru. The All Cup final. You have what it takes to win. Just fight as you always do, and the rest will follow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my regret to inform you that Black Lotus have withdrawn from the match. Murmur, 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 murmur. In the absence of an opponent, the winner of the All Cup final is Teru Murasaki by default. Hey, you don't think that those rumors could be true, do you? What, that Black Lotus is Aldeus, the gladiator who was banished from the Colosseum? Seems a little far-fetched. That was his name, Aldeus. That you never know these things. It is an unexpected turn of events. Black Lotus, the winner of the Neld group, has withdrawn. I repeat, Black Lotus has withdrawn. 12 in a tangle. What the blazes is going on? We will relay further information as soon as more becomes available. Please bear with us. What is the meaning of this? Apologies, my lady, but I'm as much in the dark as you are. 'Twas the tournament register who spoke with Black Lotus on the matter. Not even the organizers have the full grasp of the situation. It isn't uncommon for combatants to withdraw from a match, but when it does happen, more often than not, something illicit is afoot. While some might consider default to be the sweetest word, I know that you do not. Nay, an unearned victory, well, I like winning by default sometimes, such as this rings hollow and brings you no satisfaction. As such, I have a mind to delve into what will certainly prove to be some dark places. May I rely on your help? Certainly. Good. To begin with, let's go ask the tournament register about his conversation with Black Lotus. Yes, my lady. Black Lotus came and informed me that he no longer wished to fight. This happened shortly after you entered the anteroom. I assumed he would follow suit, but instead he declared his withdrawal. Stunned as I was, by the time I had gathered my wits and thought to ask for his reason, he had spun on his heels and left. He was headed in the direction of Pearl Lane, I believe. If you wish to speak with him, I suggest you take your search there. Oh. Well, I'd say it's time to come clean. Sharp as you are, you've probably seen through the masquerade anyway. Yep, I did. Hiru, it's good to see you again. As myself at any rate. Let me guess, the heartbroken maiden demands to know why I abandoned her at the arena? I'll tell you that, and more besides, but this stays between us, understood? Since we took care of business with Levold and I left Uldar, I've been roaming the land like a proper vagabond. In the course of which I helped a child in need. You've already met the little scamp. I came upon him one day, all on his lonesome, his face caked in dirt. A war orphan. Like so many out there. Upon learning what I did for a living, he decided that he must learn swordplay and begged me to teach him. Wouldn't take no for an answer, the stubborn bugger. And he's been following me around ever since. Now, those that came to me with threats, they mistook the boy for my own and took him hostage, demanded I pull out of the tournament. If it were just my own head, I wouldn't think twice about risking it. But I won't gamble with someone else's life. The boy may not be my flesh and blood, but he's in danger on my account. And here we are. What can I say? In spite of myself, I've taken to the rascal. I knew it was you from the moment we fought. Myla, my dear, you're as ravishing as ever. Spare me. All this time you couldn't stir yourself and send a single goddamn letter. Easy on the anger now. It would be a right shame to line that beautiful face with wrinkles. That's neither here nor there. Now tell me, why have you returned? As hasty as ever too, I see. If you must know, rumors had reached me of a free paladin named Teru Murasaki, whose skills were beyond compare. Precisely how far beyond compare had his skills become, I simply had to see, nay, test for myself, so I made my way back to Uldar. When I arrived, I learned that the prestigious Ul Cup had been revived. If Teru enters, I'd get my wish. If she doesn't, I'd just have to settle for winning the tournament and resuming my wanderings. With a little help from an old friend, I acquired an invitation and found myself a suitable menacing full-face helm. Being something of a pariah, it wouldn't do to be seen, you see. You went through all that sake of fighting Teru. Why did you withdraw? Come on, Myla. We just went over this. Simply put, to make way for money. Not mine, mind you, but someone else's. As you know, a tournament of this scale will see stupidest sums of coin moved. And there are some who'd stop at nothing to ensure it moves their way. But it turns out Black Lotus was standing between an especially unscrupulous crew and their fortune. And they took my boy and threatened his life. But boy? Aye. Well, it's a rather embarrassing tale. Let's save it for after a few tankards in. She's like, oh my god, he has a son? But it wasn't with me? Someone wants you to win, Teru, at all costs. While I do not disagree with their choice of champion, their methods don't sit well with me. Ah, but I'm afraid the rest will have to wait. The danger hasn't passed. Though I did as I was told. They hadn't kept their part of the bargain. I mean to mount a rescue, and for this I could use your help. I knew I could count on you. First of all, we must track down these match-fetching, child-abducting villains. For the sake of haste, let us split up and investigate. If you could ask after shady sorts in these parts, I'll see to the nearby areas. A child? When the house did he... Oh, we need to clear up this misunderstanding. Wealthy citizen. Shady sorts taking wages on the Ul Cup? Haven't seen any myself, but safe to say they're out there. It's Uldar after all. Destitute citizen. What? You here to laugh at me? Well, there's plenty around here hoping to strike it rich quick. I don't know any bookmakers myself. Don't have the coin for that, but someone's bound to. Get a citizen. Gambling? Match fixing? Whatever you're talking about. Kidnapping? Oh gods, I never imagined they'd go that. Ah, me and my big mouth. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. Least I can do to clear my conscience. The black market bookmaker. He has no established base. The better to avoid authorities. But right now, he has a lackey near Gate of Thol. Say to the fellow the words, doubt the truth, and he'll tell you where to go. Now leave me be, and you didn't hear any of this from me. Dun 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 dun. There he is, suspicious fellow. What are you gapping at? Piss off. Oh, one of these ones say, tell the truth. Oh, a customer? Collecting, are you? Then it's over by the Sultan tree. Just so you know, it might be a bit noisy. My mate, there's babysitting at the moment. Alright. That's clear that it's the kidnappers. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Burly bloke. Yeah, what do you want? Your clothes, your boots, your chocobo. You want my what? Whoever this clown is, get her. Oh. Whoops, I didn't mean that. I don't. Oh, God. The child is unharmed? Uncle Artie, I'm so sorry. If only I was stronger. There's nothing a little training won't fix. By the way, have you thanked Teru here yet? Oh, right. Thanks for saving me, Teru. At first I thought you were one of the crooks, but you're a really nice person. Oh, and you're really strong as well. I'm going to train hard so I can be strong too, and look after myself. Allow me to thank you also, my friend. Unless you wonder, I haven't been idle either. I managed to find solid evidence implicitating the exile sword Odie, our friend whom you saw me having a chat with. The brass blades have been alerted to shenanigans. It will trouble us no more. Implicating. Ah. Wait. Did that boy just call you uncle? Aye, well, I'm a little too far gone to be his playmate. What of it? Wait a minute. Don't tell me you assumed he was, you know. That certainly explains your black mood. To prevent further misunderstanding, he isn't mine. I chanced to help him and we became fast friends is all. Oh, well, it's not like a kid or anything. It's just, given how long you were gone, I wouldn't have been surprised, is all. It takes a lot longer than that to grow him this big. This is nothing to laugh about. Ah, but it is. At any rate, all's well ends well. It's just a pity the dream match between me and Teru could not be. Don't be so quick to give up. You've evidence that you were being threatened, have you not? I believe there's a good chance we can still make it happen. The All Cup generated such excitement at the Colosseum as the Colosseum has not seen in generations. The organizers would have to be hopeless fools to forego the chance to crown it off with a grand finale. I will lodge a formal petition in my capacity as Guildmaster. The match will take place, just you watch. Ha! That's my Myla. As brilliant as you are beautiful. The first sword's as good as her word, my friend. Our match is a guaranteed thing. When we finally meet in the arena, let us hold nothing back, and no hard feelings if I win, yes? I will go and entrust the young one to the care of the brass blades. Pray come and see me at the guild afterwards. Alright. Boom 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 boom. Dun 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 dun. My thanks, Teru. With your help, not only were we able to save Aldi's boy, we may yet spare the tournament an unceremonious end. All that remains is to convince the organizers to host the final. Knowing them, though, it won't require much convincing. On the subject of the boy, I would thank you to keep my little misunderstanding to yourself. Ahem. Now then, I must be about my business until such a time as the match is confirmed. Take what rest you can, you will need it. I should just fuck already. That's advance, increase plot rate to 100% increase. The designated area in the cone behind you in which party members... Oh, sweet, that's that move. Armor coffer. It's official, Teru. The Colosseum has agreed to host the All Cup final anew. In the interest of maintaining excitement, things are already in motion. And lest you wonder, Odie has been apprehended by the brass blades and cannot hinder the proceedings. Aldius has been informed and makes ready as we speak. You should likewise see to your own preparations when all is in order. The tournament register will escort you through the area. Suffice to say, I shall be cheering you on from the viewing gallery. Good luck, Teru, and give Aldius a kiss for me with the rim of your shield. I don't use the shield anymore. So should I just give him a normal kiss? This is it, my lady. No more sudden changes of plan. Are you ready to proceed? Yes. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, finally at long last, the moment you've all been waiting for is here. The All Cup Final. Before this starts, I want to know something. Is it true Black Lotus is actually Aldius, the Sword of Nald? What? Black Lotus? I must ask you to remove your helm. Whoa. Those balls! It's really him! What'll happen now? Nothing will happen, that's what. Once expelled, a gladiator may not fight in the Colosseum again. There'll be no match. Aye, that's right. All this time it was me. I'm the last person who needs to be reminded of my own banishment. If you wish to call off the final, then so be it. I'll not argue. Nonetheless, I ask you this. Will you not let Teru and I fight? We promised to give you a match the bards shall long sing of. Oh, come on. One of the greatest swordsmen of our age is about to cross swords with a fabled hero, and you have to even think about it? Everyone here must be aching to see them fight. Is this not so? If there's any indication of dishonest conduct, I shall take his head myself. But give them a chance, I say. Remember the incredible performance they've given us thus far, and imagine how much finer it would be. The first sword speaks true. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. It would be a crying shame to have it end like this. Aye, listen to my neither. I came here for a final, and I want one, damn it. Me too. I've watched Audius since I was a lad, and I want to watch him fight again. Let it happen. Rules be damned. Yeah, screw the rules. You have no objections, Teru? I must confess that I, too, have awaited the match with bated breath. There will be time enough afterwards to revisit past misdeeds. Yeah. There you have it, Audius. You have the blessing of all present. Don't ever change, Smiler. Come, Teru. Your opponent is Sword of Nard. Dun 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 dun. I still don't really know the rotation right. Oh, I got stunned. Yeah. I was gonna do a victory emote, but the greatest swordsman in the realm is Teru Murasaki. A magnificent performance from start to finish. Such exquisite blade work I have seldom behold. Now then, perchance you have heard the champion would be awarded a rare tome, one which holds the secret techniques of the first captain of Sultansworn. Papa Shan, if you would be so kind. If I might speak plain, Your Grace. The tome does not exist. What? What? Murmur. Well. I see what you did there, Papa Shan. You've revived not only the Sultan Sisigan's tournament, but his vision as well. Seems a history lesson is in order. During his reign, Sultan Sisigan invited swordsmen of all lands to Uldar to fight with his own elite in tournaments. In time, such tournaments came to attract sellswords, giving rise to a national institution, the grand diversion that is the Colosseum. While that was a defining development for Uldar, historians believe that in bringing together expert swordsmen, the Sultan's true intent was to advance the gladiatorial arts. But when the balance of power shifted away from the royalists, the royal house lost access to the enormous funds needed to host grand tournaments. The revival of the All Cup, the promise of a non-existent prize, all of it was an emulation of Sultan Sasigan's vision. You are most perceptive, Aldius. The true purpose in bringing together the highest names in swordplay was to rise the gladiatorial arts higher, as the Sultan once did. And though we walk in his footsteps, our destination lies a little farther. For it is my hope that not only Uldar, but Eorze as a whole is strengthened. From the Gallian menace to the beast tribes and their primals, the realm is faced with numerous threats. If we are to protect our homes and loved ones, we must keep our blades sharp and our shields strong. Forgive me, Your Grace. Had you known there was neither tome nor technique, I feared you would not consent to the tournament. You should have consulted me from the first. Yeah, they really should have. As it stands, we must needs find another means of rewarding our champion. My dear Teru, speak unto me your desire, and I shall do mine utmost to bestow it. Nothing. A pardon for Aldius. A noble request, befitting your kind-hearted self. Ere I grant it, however, there's one thing I would know. I am given to understand you were sentenced to exile for being party to bribery. Is this true? It is, Your Grace. I see. Very well, then. I, Namano ul Namo, Sultan of Uldar, do hereby absolve you of all crimes. Yay! Our fair nation has need of men of your strength and skill, now more than ever. 'Twould be unconscionable to cast you aside. And to the champion Teru, I offer my joyous congratulations. Your victory this day shall long remain in our hearts and minds. Though the tournament is come to a close, I pray that all of you shall ever strive to raise your art higher, for the good of all the realm. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. You're even stronger than Uncle Aldi. If I'm gonna challenge you one day, I'm gonna have to train extra hard. To think that such a motive existed for the tournament. We gladiators, too, must endeavor to do our part for the greater good of the realm. Here, my dear. But the things one must do to arrange a simple match with Teru, judging by how quickly you've improved in my short time away. Had we fought but a few days earlier, I like to think I would have come out on top. So, I'm good to return to the Colosseum? You have Her Grace's personal endorsement. I'd say that's about as good as one can get. And as a finalist in the All Cup, you would draw decent crowds. We'll be glad to have you back. Ha! I never dreamed that this day would come. Well, I suppose I'll resume my wanderings. What? You're given a royal pardon, yet you're leaving Uldar again? Mila, you watched Terror and I fight. For all my training during my travels, all the hardships I subjected myself to, I was no match for her. 'Tis plain I still want for experience, for knowledge and skill, and I won't be at peace until I gain it. Surely you understand this. Yes, but... Worry not, Mila. I will visit whenever I can. After all, there's a filly back home who whines incessantly after me. And you, my free paladin friend, not only did you oblige me with a match, you rescued my boy and defended my honor besides. For that I cannot thank you enough. I learned much and more from our encounter, and I should be glad if you got something out of it too, also. Keenly do I look forward to our next meeting, when we can simply square off with no complicating factors to distract us. Complete. I see, so it's just around. Race to greater heights. Yay, this includes. That's the quest. All there is now is the level 81. Which I don't know where that is. Probably worth fighting for. That's probably it. I've got a few ones that I need to do still for the other things, which I'll probably do at some point. Maybe I'll do a stream where I go through a bunch of them, but I need to get to level 80 first. We got this. 290. A lot lower. What does this arm actually look like? It's what is it? It's Paladin. Fly. Okay. Very mid. Most of that stuff is mid though, so I'm not too surprised. So I'll probably put it away. Yeah. I think I'll probably call it there for today's stream. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play through the Paladin questline. That was let's be honest, it wasn't that great. It was like even the later stuff was pretty in line with... Oh, I need to put Passage of Arms somewhere. I'll probably put it on there. Let's do it. Let's do our first Passage for 4 Arms. Yeah. Cool. It was overall it was pretty nothing really. But we compared to like the gold that is like the Dark Knight questline and the Ninja questline is just like really nothing. It's probably I think I probably would actually put it at bottom of the barrel of all the job quest lines I've done. So what have I done? I've done Ninja, which is S. Astrologian. It was alright. I don't remember too much about it, but I remember not being so blasé with it. So probably put it as solid like maybe C. Warrior, A tier, really good. Especially for one of the base classes. Black Mage, I'll probably put it at B, maybe C with Astrologian. Bard, probably put it at like C or D. Wasn't really that great. Machinist was pretty good. I'd probably put it at maybe a B. Reaper was good, but then again, it's a new class, so I'll probably put it at like B maybe. Monk was decent. I'll probably put Monk at maybe B or C. White Mage, probably C or D. Dark Knight, another S. So good. Warrior haven't done it yet. Blue Mage was fun. Put Blue Mage in probably A. And then Paladin, oof, D tier. There wasn't. There was moments where it was pretty horrendous, but it wasn't overall. I'd say, yeah. But like I said, that was the Paladin quest line. Thanks for tuning in, and till next time. Bye bye.